Mandela Brotherhood.
I'm proud. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud at the state of the UFC. You know, to see Dana up on stage at the election, I feel like that moment just elevated the whole sport. You know, Americans and people from around the world, it's like, who's the bald-head dude talking? You know, like, that represents all of us. And I feel like even you guys as being MMA reporters, I feel like it puts you all on like a more prestigious level. That's how I genuinely feel. And so to be here at Madison Square Garden it's like the fight capital of the world, and to have the president possibly in attendance, it's all a huge honor to have your face on the billboards in Times Square. It just feels amazing, you know. I was in Vegas a few days ago, and you know, people were treating me like absolute royalty, you know, and it's just a different feeling in the air right now. Everyone cares about this fight, it feels like. There's a lot of fans that felt like this fight shouldn't have been the fight, but from my point of view, it's like one of the most prestigious things I've been a part of in my whole career, being the main event of the Garden. And I'm grateful, and I'm very, very honored for the opportunity to be in this position. I think actually Daniel Cormier is probably the most skilled. You know, his Olympic level wrestling, his dirty boxing, his boxing. But Stipe's beat Daniel Cormier. Stipe, he deserves to be here, man. He can wrestle. He always comes lean and in shape. He has great cardio, and he has that right hand. You know, whether it's the straight right, the overhand right, or the right uppercut, that's his real weapon. That's his ticket. We're very aware of that, and we're very prepared for that. You know, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I think what it is being so good at what I do that it's just almost never enough. I'm very aware that, you know, that the Tom Aspinall is like, it's making more headlines than Stipe, and it's just the way that it is with me. You know, when I win, there's always an excuse. Well, oh, he really wasn't that well-rounded, or yeah, it's an interesting place to be in. Okay, so I feel like narratives have been created that just truly aren't there. You can't duck a man that you were never scheduled to fight. It's like saying you got turned down by a girl who you never even hit on. You know what I'm saying? It's like me and Dana and Hunter have never sat down and talked about Tom Aspinall. He's never been on my radar. Never. I mean, just a moment ago, it was him and Sergey that was fighting. And Sergey could be in this position right now, and I would still be in the same place I've beat people my whole career, and once I beat them, for me, it's like, what is it? What's in it for me? He changes nothing if I beat him. But for me, if you were my manager, if you were on my team, why not fight against Pereira, a guy who's the same age as you, and we walk around the same exact size? Right now, I had to eat a big breakfast because I'm getting underneath 235. Pereira walks around at like 240, and he has magnificent accolades. Business-wise, it makes more sense. Fight I'm going to call him this, fight the nobody that may be more dangerous, or fight the guy with all the accolades who's incredibly dangerous, but it actually will affect your legacy. Me beating Cyril Gane didn't change anything for me, just gave me a few more millions. And it would be the same for Tom Aspinall, where when you look back and it's like John just beat Alex Pereira, it's bigger. It's just much bigger. And anybody who can't understand that logic simply doesn't want to. I'm really excited about the old gloves. I got sent a pair of the new gloves several weeks ago. I tried them on and I thought they were tight. I used to fit in XL, and then the new glove I had to put on the 3XL. The shape, curving your hands like that, they were very uncomfortable for me, and I was actually really stressed thinking about how am I going to go into fight week wearing these gloves that I don't even want to train in. So when I got a phone call recently, Hunter said, you know, everyone on this card are veterans. Why put a bunch of vets in a new glove? Let's give you guys all what you're used to. It was a major relief to my coach, Brandon, who wraps my hands. It was a major relief to me as well. You know, I don't know if I agree with me being insulted if they say anybody else is. Dana definitely advocates for me.
True.
I think more than I advocate for myself, and it means a lot. MMA is just a different sport. You know, like throwing a football is very tough, and I'm a massive Tom Brady fan. I'm a massive LeBron James fan and Michael Jordan fan, and you name all the greats in the other sports. But fighting transcends a lot. It's just different. I mean, you get billionaires in their office, and you look in their office and they have pictures of Muhammad Ali. You know, you can be black, white, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, and people just look up to fighters differently. It's just a different thing to wear. It's a different honor to have. It's a different badge to possess. And you know, Muhammad Ali himself, he went around and he said, "I am the greatest," you know, and we remember that to this day. You know, I could walk around and say, "I am the greatest," and you would know I was referencing Muhammad Ali. And even Mike Tyson, you know, like with his greatness, it's a different, it's polarizing in a different way. And if I've gotten this close to be considered in that realm of conversation, then I might as well embrace it, and I might as well advocate for myself because reaching this level just doesn't come often. What I've done is a really special thing, and sometimes you got to be your own biggest cheerleader. And in this case, I want to be that. I want to stand up for that. My mom, who's not here anymore, she will want me to do that. Well, maybe I didn't phrase it right. Maybe I didn't phrase it right. You know, the truth is he does deserve many great things in his life, and I wish him to have a magnificent UFC career. I really do. I have nothing personal against Tom. So maybe I shouldn't have said that he doesn't deserve, because he does deserve great things. What I'd like to see him do is go on and have a great career. You know, so many times people like to just try to go straight to the top, you know? And if we're in a business setting where he is and where I am, he wouldn't even be crossing paths with me. He wouldn't even be talking to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's not about what Tom deserves or don't deserve. I believe it's what I do deserve. And after this many years with this company and all the work that I've put in, I believe I'm at a place where I deserve to be able to say, I don't want to fight that guy. I want to fight this guy. I want to fight that guy. And that's why I'm be more than willing to relinquish the belt. I don't feel like I need the heavyweight championship of the world. I feel like what I've created for myself is almost bigger than belts. Favorite moment in the career would be back in 2011. The way that I felt in Newark, New Jersey, helping a couple who had just been robbed. You know, I went to school for criminal justice, and to be able to take someone down and subdue them until the cops come and then win a world championship just moments later, man, I felt like I got to use my power for the right thing twice that day. And I'll never forget that day. That's probably the best moment in my career.
Manila Brotherhood.